Lenny's Prayer. Bill Harmon was a ruddy Irishman from New York who walked into Sheldon's basement workshop one afternoon in early August 1945. A few months after Sheldon closed on the townhouse, and a few days before Emperor Hirohito announced the Japanese surrender, and confessed that he owed Sheldon money and told him not to worry because he would have it in a few days. Sheldon had no idea who the guy was. "Bill," the man prompted him. "Bill Harmon?" Sheldon thought the man looked familiar in the way that everyone on his block had started to look familiar. But since he and Lenny had moved in, they'd been so busy that they'd barely looked up. The basement had been the biggest nightmare, with a half-century of junk piled in there. Mostly waterlogged newspapers, magazines, 78 records that had warped or cracked, clothing that had been eaten away by moths and mildew, and furniture that someone was probably supposed to have repaired but was either too half-assed to do it or died too soon. Or just in time. It was a tough call. Cleaning out the 3 upper floors had been a hassle too, as neither Sheldon nor Lenny was especially strong. They were wiry and had spirit, but neither one wanted to be the low man on the sofa when they had to spin it around the corner of the staircase. "You're doing great, Sheldon!" Lenny had yelled from up above. After the basement had been cleaned out and disinfected and turned into a clean sheet of paper for a new purpose, the two of them had stored the nicest antiques down there until Sheldon looked at the furniture and lamps and shelves and mirrors, all styles the boys couldn't stand keeping in the house itself, and said, "Huh. Huh, what?" Let's hang out a shingle and sell the stuff. "We're using this place as a closet until we can figure out what to do with it all," Lenny said. "Let's say we're done. Let's say we're an antique store and that all this is for sale. Rather than hire a bunch of goons to take it away, let's get people to pay us to take it away. It's what Tom Sawyer would have done." The timing turned out to be auspicious because when the